Hold on, let's get this sheet. Top of the morning, top of the
Joe?
morning, top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the
Joe,
morning.
can you please just let a normal intro happen for once?
Hey, Donald, guess what?
What, Joe?
Top of the morning, top of the morning,
Jesus,
top
okay,
of the
fine, I'll
morning.
do the intro for you then, Joe.
Thank you, Barack.
Welcome everyone to episode 5 of the President's Play Pokemon Emerald series. Last time we beat Brawly and took care of the Team Aqua stuff in Slateport. This time we will be making our way to Mauville City. Unfortunately, I highly doubt we will get all the way to the Watson fight. He's a bit further down the line than anticipated, but I'm guessing we will be able to start off next episode by battling him. Joe, can you explain what you did off screen, please?
Yeah, so I went down and battled all the trainers on the beach and in that soda shack. Then I came up here and battled all the people in this route to our left. That's it.
Nice, thank you for doing that, Joe. Our team desperately needed some levels, so I'm guessing we can just go right ahead into this house then?
I don't know, guys. The sign says the Wondrous Trick House. That seems super sketch to me.
Well, let's just see what it is, Joe.
All right, well, fuck that. I'm out of here.
Pussy.
No, Joe, go back in there.
Yeah, come on, Joe. It looked interesting.
It literally said, I'm being watched. Donald, that is not interesting at all. That is scary. You have zero survival instincts.
Joe, for God's sake, it's a frickin' children's game. I think we will be okay.
Okay, fine, but what the hell do I do then?
Holy shit! I have no survival instincts. Joe, you are literally blind. It should be obvious to any 6-year-old what you need to do right now.
Joe, just click on that coffee mug.
Oh, wow, how did you know to do that, Barack?
Jesus, yeah, I hate to say it, guys, but there's no way Joe is getting us all the way to the gym battle.
Hop off.
But that's actually a blessing in disguise, because that just means I get to fight him myself.
Holy shit, did you guys see that?
Yeah, Joe, they decided to just give this guy the power of teleportation. It's not worth asking questions about it.
Also, Donald, I know you're clearly just being an ass about it, but I agree it's probably a good thing if you take on the gym next episode because you haven't gotten a chance to battle one yet. So I'll just do everything we can do before fighting it.
Wow, Joe, you went ahead and trained up our team before this episode, and now you're going to spend the majority of this episode just training it up more in preparation for next time. That's pretty noble of you.
What can I say? This is a team effort, especially if we're planning on taking this through to the end.
Good on you, Joe. Speaking of team effort, did you guys do any more thinking about a possible water type we should add to the team down the line?
Yeah, so first off, thank you, viewers, for inputting your opinions about who we should add. My first option is still the melodic.
Oh, here we go.
It is undeniably the best water type in this game with insane bulk, but also very good special attack, which is exactly what we need, as it will be spamming Surf and Ice Beam. It also gets access to recovery moves, which is huge since we are doing a no items in battle run.
Donald, if you want to get a damn Feebass off screen on your own time, I won't stop you. But I certainly will not be suffering on the call with you.
One other thing that one genius viewer pointed out is how we can enter Feebass in a beauty contest in Lily Cove City. How fucking hype would it be if we can get our beloved Feebass to win a beauty contest?
Okay, Donald, I can't lie, that would be hilarious. And it would certainly cause for some entertainment because I sure as hell don't know how the contest halls work. And I know for sure you guys don't either. But besides melodic, do you have a backup as your next best option?
Well, if not melodic, then I would probably have to go with Sharpedo.
Good choice.
Its stat spread isn't ideal for a Generation 3 water type, but it has very respectable special attack with great speed. It also has super high attack, although most of his moves will have to be special. It also has the dark typing, which we are missing, and is very useful throughout the late game.
All great points, Donald. I'm glad you clearly thought this one through. I have my opinions as well, but Joe, would you like to go first?
Sure, yeah, it looks like I'm just spamming A for the next minute anyway, so I still think Whiscash is our best option. The water ground typing is phenomenal, as illustrated by how broken of a Pokemon Swampert is. It also never gets any love. I have personally never used him in a Pokemon run, but come on, look how sweet he is. We also had a lot of great nickname ideas for him in the comments, and I would love to honor those people who respect young Wizzy.
Joe, Whiscash is shit. We're not using one.
No, you are shit, Donald. Whiscash gets Earthquake naturally at a decently early level and also can be our Surf and Ice Beam Pokemon.
Oh yeah, that base like 75 attack and special attack is really going to just plow through anyone in our way, isn't it?
Okay, guys. Whiscash is underwhelming in terms of attack power, I agree, but it makes up for it with its above average bulk and incredible typing. Joe, anyone else you have in mind besides Wizzy?
Well, personally, I really like using Walrein. It hits really hard and is super tanky. The ice type is also super powerful and can be our best option against the Dragon Dude in the Elite Four. That being said, I think Walrein has a similar problem as Milotic in terms of overall practicality. It's just available way too late in the game.
Okay, well, let me just say I'm very glad with the options you guys have chosen as your two preferred water types. They match up well with my two. I agree that Milotic and Walrein are not the most practical to use in this playthrough, but the other two are both good options. My two preferred Pokemon are Whiscash and Sharpedo.
Oh, geez. Well, how are we going to decide between those two then? Because obviously I want the Sharpedo and Joe wants the Whiscash.
To be completely honest, Donald, I'm not entirely sure.
What the hell is this? I need a secret code to open a door?
Yeah, just look around for a minute. You'll find it on the floor.
Yeah, I think I see it.
Anyway, yeah, I really don't want to be the one to decide on it. Plus, I don't really care. I'm cool with either. I think they both fill great roles on our team. We'll come back to it because it should take us like 3 or 4 more episodes before we can get one anyway.
All right, that's fine with me. Joe, we're going to have to come back to it, but I'm warning you, I'm going to be pretty stubborn about this because Whiscash licks ass.
Bars.
Whatever, Donald, also, I'm guessing this is your mail, so I won't open it. I'll just leave it in the bag.
Good one, Joe. I'm orange, very clever. Have you figured out how to get past level 1 of the puzzle game in this children's game yet? I'm sure the viewers are on their toes waiting to see if you can do it.
Yeah, I didn't know I was looking for an actual script here. All right, well, that shit took like 4 minutes. I hope the editor didn't make the viewers watch that.
Nah, we got too much shit to get through today, Joe. Viewers, we're going to be editing through a good handful of battles today just to make sure we can progress the story decently. Let us know in the comments if you are okay with that or if you would prefer if we would slow things down in the future.
All right, creep. We made it through your trick house now. Please disband this corrupt facility or I will personally call in the special forces to take it down. Ooh, a piece of candy. Never mind, good sir. You have a nice day and best of luck with your business.
Joe, you ADHD fuck, just get us out of the trick house already. We haven't made any actual progress in the story today.
Okay, Donald, first of all, I spent like 20 minutes training up our team before you guys got on the call today. And I'm the only one here that didn't want to go into the trick house in the first place. So don't give me that shit.
All right. You know what, Joe? For once you have a point. My bad.
It's all good, DT. All right, the team is healed up. Time to continue on. Looks like we got a quick trainer battle to take care of here.
I gotta say, for such a tiny little Pokemon, Titan is really handing it to these guys.
Yeah, well, he undeniably has the best moveset of everyone on our team with decent stab moves as well as ground coverage and a strong normal type attack. Also, a steel type with high defense is incredibly broken early game. A lot of the Pokemon we come across are still just spamming physical, normal moves.
It would be great if that ground coverage you're talking about was actually a decent move, though. Mud Slap is like the worst ground move in the game.
Yeah, even a 4 times weak crit couldn't kill. That's crazy.
I also even put the soft sand on him back in the Pokemon Center. A 4-time super effective held item boosted critical hit, failed to kill. I don't think we will ever see that one again in our lives, boys.
Regardless, it will be nice to have against Watson's Magneton, who I would argue is his most threatening Pokemon.
Okay, you guys keep talking about Watson. Why exactly are we so scared of him? I remember the third gym actually being pretty easy in Ruby. What am I missing here?
Well, Joe, many would claim that Watson is a bit of a pushover if you have the right Pokemon, but a complete wall if you don't. If you pick Torchic or Mudkip, it would be a breeze. But because we don't have anything like that or anyone that can do a lot of damage, his Pokemon can downright mollywop us.
Okay, gross. Why would you say it like that?
All that is true, but also, Joe, Watson's team is much different in Emerald than it is in Ruby and Sapphire. In Ruby and Sapphire, he only has 3 Pokemon with his only threat being the Magneton. But in Emerald, he has 4, including both his Magneton and Manectric being able to do a lot of damage. He also has an exploding Voltorb that can take out a key member of the team if we aren't careful.
All right. I guess it was easy in the past because I usually had a Marshtomp or a Combuskin to deal with the Magneton pretty easily. So I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, all that being said, we need not to worry because I will be handling him myself.
Donald, you got your ass torn apart last episode by Pokemon challenges because of your apparent lack of Pokemon knowledge. Against one of the easiest gym leaders, might I add.
Oh, lick my nuts, Barack. I only
No.
had you switch to Titan so we could get some experience. If this were at all serious, obviously, I would never have done that in the first place.
Oh, Donald, just have some humility for once and lose your pride. You totally goofed on how sturdy works. I tried defending you during the time because that Janet guy seemed like a prick. but now I don't care about being on your side.
Oh, whatever, Joe. It's a good thing you healed up our Pokemon because I know for a fact you're going to cream your pants in like 2 seconds.
What do you mean by the...
Joe, just calm down.
I fucking told you.
Why was there no warning?
You aren't supposed to need a warning for a 10-year-old girl, Joe.
Oh, boys, I don't think I can do it.
Just walk up to her, Joe.
What are you, fucking Italian now, Joe? Just put it in your pants and pretend it's a normal Pokemon battle, for God's sake.
Easier said than done, Donald.
No, it's really not.
Oh, Mamma Mia.
No way you just said
All right,
that.
Joe, I don't really know what to say anymore, but I feel like this is one of those sort of situations where if I just kind of start to ignore it, maybe it'll slowly dissipate over time.
I may be flustered, but at the end of the day, I'm still a goddamn Pokemon master. Oh, okay, never mind, I guess.
This battle shouldn't be too difficult, all things considered. Talo is absolutely crucial, though, so don't hard switch into it if you don't have to.
Isn't this supposed to be like one of the hardest fights in the game by some metric, Barack?
Yeah, well, technically, in the speed runs of Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, this fight is arguably the hardest fight in the game.
What the hell? Why? It's a Wingull.
Well, in the speed run, you always choose Mudkip. So you have to lead with your Marsh Stomp here and set it up with X items. If the Wingull confuses you or growls you during your multiple turn setup, you pretty much have to restart. And then the Grovyle can still mess you up. It's just an unforgiving fight all around. The popular speedrunner Worcester calls it the hardest fight in any Pokemon speedrun.
Okay, Barack, calm down. You're seriously boring the viewers. But don't worry, I'll get the retention rate back up with this sick gameplay. Watch this shit.
Damn, Joe, you're really just gonna sack off Ruby like that? That's cold as shit.
Bitch, who said anything about sacking? This is what I call a pro gamer move. Suck on this, Pokemon
Oh,
challenges.
shit, that's
No
hype.
way, Joe, that was actually so 5 ahead of you.
All right, and now I'll switch into Mango and kill it with wing
and
attack.
there's
What?
the
No,
throw.
Joe, that was a terrible mistake.
Calm down, Mango will be fine. See, what did I say?
Jesus, Joe, no, that was incredibly lucky. If it broke through and got a double kickoff, it could have easily killed us since we are so incredibly frail, and we have no one else that can do much damage to this
Oh my
thing.
God, Mango is so busted.
You guys keep talking about speed run this, speed run that. This fight is so hard, wah, wah, wah. But if I remember correctly, Donald, you lost a Pokemon to May last time, and I am coming out here flawless.
Joe, you got unbelievably
That's
lucky.
why May will only ever like me, as I am the only true Pokemon master in this call.
Joe, I can't believe that you actually just turned a fight of you getting insanely lucky and utilizing undeniable plot armor from Mango into an argument of how May will choose to like you more than she will like us. You are an idiot.
Damn, Joe, it really be your own people. How does that make you feel?
I don't know, Donald, as I wouldn't exactly call Barack one of my own people.
Joe, you mother.
Ooh.
All right, you know what? That's fine. I went off on you.
Aw.
And in return, I can tolerate a possibly racist comment this time around. Good job defeating May, Joseph.
Can't say I'm not disappointed, Barack. I was about to go tell Melania to heat up some popcorn and turn on the speakers.
Ooh, a gift for me? You shouldn't have, May. I'm sorry I'm empty-handed, love.
I never actually use the item finder that much. It's cool in like Gen 4 and stuff when you can just have it on perpetually on the bottom screen, but in Gen 3, I hate having to pull it out and actually trace the steps and all that
let's see
shit.
now.
Joe, do not.
Never seems worth it for like a great ball or whatever is hidden.
Hi, May, I miss you.
That's it. Where's my gun?
I swear sometimes I feel like I'm just talking to a brick wall.
Honestly, that was super helpful. We need to find the, Wait, hold on, I forgot.
Oh my God, Joe, the Rock Smash dude. We need to find the Rock Smash dude.
Speaking of rocks, what is going on with some of the contacts in here? Hard as rock?
Yeah, these are dumb as hell. Why is Dad the reliable one? He literally disappeared from town and didn't even help his wife and 10-year-old child move into a new home.
Joe, please just hang up the phone with the crack addict, please. Nothing good will come out of that. We need to just move on with the story. We have a lot of training ahead of us.
Honestly, he also gave some good information about the different bikes and stuff.
Yeah, except Joe, we know all of that. And so do like 99% of the viewers. So we don't need to call every person in our contact list for the smallest tidbit of information that we already know between the three of us.
All right, well, Barack, fine, I won't call people anymore, but I have a feeling this is going to be like the Johto games where someone is going to be calling us all the time.
Yet another downfall of Generation 2, the constant spamming on the phone. Like, I don't need Hiker Anthony calling me every 45 seconds to tell me that there's a bunch of Dunsparce fucking in a tunnel somewhere.
Okay, well, first of all, Donald, I don't see how you won't appreciate that information.
I'm sure you don't.
But secondly, and more importantly, people calling you is the only way to get some important items like evolution stones. Anyway, yeah, that's a cool little way of rewarding players for utilizing the new mechanics in the game.
Yeah, but Joe, oh god damn it. Anyway, yeah, but Joe, you only get stuff like 1 in every 100 phone calls. It's not even worth it. It's more of a nuisance than anything else.
All right, boys, you're just going to have to agree to disagree on this one. Anyway, good job getting us to Mauville City, Joe. There's a few things in this city to take care of real quick. Just make sure to go into every house here.
All right, there's the coin case. Thank you very much, kind lady.
A whole coin case for a piece of mail seems like a rip-off. This lady would never survive in capitalist America.
Good thing she doesn't have to, Donald. We're going to get a lot of mileage off that coin case. We can buy coins from the game corner, which we can turn into some of the most useful items in the game for us.
Ooh, you mean like the Mudkip doll and stuff? I agree, Barack, we need those.
Hey, Joe, look, it's the dude smashing May. How do you feel about that?
Fuck off, Donald. He's not smashing May. Please don't talk like that about my queen.
First of all, gross Donald. Secondly, no Joe, we are not using our coins to buy dolls. The coins can be used to buy the best TMs in the game, namely Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, Flamethrower, and Psychic, if I remember correctly. It's always a little different between the Pokemon games.
Okay, but we're still gonna buy the dolls for our base. I'm making one in the future for sure.
Okay, you have fun with that. I won't be joining you. I don't give a shit about the base. Also, what the hell is wrong with that dude in the corner? Why does he look like that?
Okay, this chick is freaked out by him too. Let's see what he's all about.
Ooh, the storyteller, I'm intrigued.
Same.
Oh, what the hell, that's so misleading.
Yeah, this is like talking to the homeless dude outside 7-Eleven. Oh, wait, yeah, actually, I got a story for you.
Jesus, Joe, come on. We got shit to do and only like 10 minutes left in the episode.
All right, I'll keep it brief. This one time I was watching TV when all of a sudden I heard a loud bang on my front door. So I went to check on it and there was no one at the door, just an envelope on the doormat. So I brought the envelope back in and opened it up. Inside there was a letter signed off by a Joe Biden.
Okay, that's actually a little freaky.
Yeah, what did it say, Joe?
It said, Joseph, my boy, one day you will be the President of the United States and you will be one of the best presidents the world has ever seen.
I'll allow it.
But you will make one grave mistake. And I have traveled back to my old self to prevent that from happening. Even if that changes the future as I know it, even if it means the death of this version of me.
Joe, for God's sake, what was that mistake? I need to know.
Seriously, Joe, I'm on the edge of my seat.
It said, whatever you do, do not, and I repeat, do not
what?
buy the chocolate chip ice cream from the Girl
Oh,
Scouts.
fuck you, Joe.
Really?
And so that's when I realized it was clearly just a prank. There's no way me buying ice cream from Girl Scouts was going to have such an impact on my life that I need to travel back in time to stop myself from doing so. So I threw away the letter and continued watching TV.
All right, that's it. I'm officially ending it all today.
Joe, that is honestly pretty insane. Did that actually happen?
Yep, pretty crazy story for sure. It seems like this guy agrees. All right, well, what the fuck? Never mind, I guess. I think he missed the point of the story.
Yeah, well, that's what you get for telling a story to a homeless guy, Joe.
Or he just really didn't care and wants to forget all about it, similar to me right now.
All right, well, fuck you guys too then. What's up with this place?
This is the bike shop. And this guy will give you either the mock bike or the acro bike. I suggest the acro bike for a smoother ride, and you can even do tricks and
Joe,
shit
pick the
on
Mac bike. If you're not a pussy, you can go like a bajillion miles per hour on that
No,
thing.
pick the acro bike. It's so silky and agile.
Mock bike.
Acro bike.
Mock bike.
Acro.
Okay, I'm taking the mock bike.
Suck it, Obama.
But only because that Steven guy told me to, not because of you, Donald.
Whatever, I didn't even actually care. I just said that one because Barack wanted the acro bike.
Donald, you are a D1 hater. I hope you know that.
Get good, Barack. I bet your husband Michael would pick the Mac bike instead of some sparkly little acro bike.
My wife, Michelle, would get on the back of my acro bike and be impressed by the tricks I can do. Something Melania would never be able to experience with your fat-ass steering wheel
What the
thing.
fuck? Okay, sorry, Obama. I'm sure whatever you said was hilarious, whatever. But Joe, what the hell was that?
Sorry guys, I got carried away by using the speed up button with the Mac bike that was a sensory overload. Anyway, look, it's the Make-A-Wish kid.
Joe, what makes you think he's a Make-A-Wish kid?
Well, isn't the lore like he has some grave disease or something? And his very first encounter as a Ralts, I thought that was him, like having his wish come true or something.
Nah, it's a good thought, Joe, really. But this kid has too much hair to be a Make-A-Wish kid.
Ooh, good point, DT.
Holy shit, you two are unbelievable. My Make-A-Wish is that somebody changes the topic right now.
What's up, fuckers? Still trudging along?
Oh my God, that's
Another
not
Ralts?
what I meant.
Please catch this one, you guys.
Oh, great. You see what you did, Obama?
Ben, once again, get your corrupted ass out of this call. This is literally the same Ralts you creamed over last time, and we cannot catch it.
Okay, well, let's say, hypothetically speaking, I send over the catch enemy trainer action replay code. Would you then hypothetically catch this Ralts?
No.
No.
No, Ben, now fuck out of here.
Jesus, you guys are so lame. I guarantee you approximately 93% of your viewers want you to use a Gardevoir.
Well, the viewers can lick my nuts, Ben. Now, if you're so smart, what is the country of Italy shaped like?
Well, Donald, the millions of years of tectonic plate movement has caused the Republic of Italy to mold into a boot-shaped peninsula.
Ah ha ha, got his
Good one,
ass.
Donald.
Mao, get fucked, Ben. Good shit, Donald, pulling out the old PlayStation 3 boots. Very cultured of you.
Thanks, boys. Yeah, there's a time and place for everything. Joe, what's the plan now that the gym is available to us?
Well, I'm going to finish up talking to our stalker here, and then I think I'm going to go take on all the trainers to the left of us and clear out that whole area. I just want to make sure we have enough training to safely take on the gym next episode without having to cut out too much from our viewers. This also gives some time to tell the viewers about the new nickname thing we were talking about the
Oh,
other
right.
day.
Good point, Joe. I'll go ahead and tell them. Okay, so basically, guys, we've gotten so many good nicknames from you guys that we've decided to adjust how we're doing the whole viewer-submitted nickname, our Pokemon thing. Basically, Joe, Donald, and I are still going to decide on which Pokemon to add to our team, but we are going to make it so if you guys guess which Pokemon that is correctly, we will throw that nickname onto the wheel to spin when we get it. So if you guess we are getting Walrein and you name it Blubber, then we will throw Blubber on the wheel only if we actually go and catch a Spheal. So keep guessing specific Pokemon. That way we don't just throw every nickname on a wheel. It wouldn't make sense if the nickname Whiskers, which was originally meant for a Whiscash, gets thrown onto the wheel for a Flygon or something. I hope that makes sense.
Yeah, great job, Barack. That was well said. So, guys, if there's a Pokemon you really want to see, and you're literally the only person to suggest it, and with a nickname of your choice, it will have to be named that. The editor reads every single comment and tries to respond to all of them, as you guys know. So keep commenting.
And that leads us to our next point. We've decided to pick a somewhat underappreciated Pokemon for our other remaining team member besides the water type. There's a lot of fun Pokemon that never really get used, but can certainly be useful. Let us know in the comments what your favorite underutilized Pokemon is in any Pokemon playthrough. Mine has to be the Zangoose and Seviper lines in Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. They both can hit so hard when given the right moveset, and they are both so frickin' cool in design.
Not a bad choice, Joe, but I think I have to go with Ampy-Bomb on this one. Its design is sick, and it is much needed evolution from a terribly underwhelming Generation 2 Pokemon. It also gets really cool competitive sets like Fake Out plus Last Resort, something I love using just for fun.
All right, Donald, I'm gonna let you finish, but Hypno is the best underutilized Pokemon in the history of Pokemon.
Ain't no way you just said that, Barack.
Yeah, Barack, I never really pinned you as a Hypno lover. That's kind of freaky, my guy.
Now hold on, you creeps. I mean, in the Kanto region, both in Generations 1 and 3, Hypno is criminally underused for how good he is. The Psychic type is broken in Kanto, and given how hard it can be in a Nuzlocke to get an Abra and how you can only get a Mr. Mime if you get one, Hypno is arguably the best Psychic type in the region, behind maybe Starmie or Slowbro.
All right, well, it seems like we all have some pretty well-educated points on some of our favorite Pokemon.
I didn't say it's
here.
my favorite, just objectively underused.
Yeah, whatever, creep. Anyway, look what we finally got on Ruby here.
Oh, hell, yeah, she can finally be useful in battle for us.
Did you forget that May fight Donald? Because I certainly haven't.
Jesus Christ, Joe over here is obsessed with a pixelated 10-year-old girl. Barack's favorite Pokemon is a goddamn hypnotist.
Again, not
and
my
Ben
favorite.
Shapiro always joins the Discord to cream over a Ralts. Is there anyone else that wants to join the call right now and scare away the 4 female viewers that have ever tuned in to this series? No?
Probably not, Donald. Dilzan has been getting pretty lazy with these.
Well, good. Maybe next time then.
Anyway, guys, to backtrack a little bit, I think we all have pretty solid opinions on underutilized Pokemon in the Pokemon games. Viewers, let us know what your favorite underappreciated Pokemon is. If it's available for us to catch in this playthrough, let us know and give it a nickname. Maybe we will use it. We're still trying to figure out which one we want to add to the team.
Yeah, just make sure it is something that was actually introduced in Generation 3 and that it doesn't already share a typing with one of the Pokemon we have already. That's kind of how we're doing this run right now.
All right, so it looks like we made our way over to Verdant Turd Town. What the fuck? Who named
Bird and
this?
Turf Town, you smooth brain.
Yeah. I mean, I'll admit it is a pretty forgettable name and even more forgettable of a town. The only redeeming qualities it has is being where Wally's family lives, which, who gives a fuck? And some Pokemon Contest Hall thing, which again, who gives a fuck?
Okay, hold on a second. Are you guys listening to this song, though? Oh, you guys got to admit that slaps.
Nope, still ass, Joe. Literally nothing redeeming about this town.
Donald, you're just a hater now. You better apologize before I sell off your mail here. There could be important information about your tax evasion strategies. You ought to be careful.
Do it, I dare you.
No, I'm just playing. That's your business, not mine. I have something called respect. Now I'm guessing we will need a bunch of paralyzed heals for the upcoming gym, so let me stock up on those.
Good thinking, Joe. We will definitely need those.
How many repels we got? Okay, never mind. I think we are good. Oh, wait a second. What did I see there at the
Oh,
end?
I was hoping you missed it.
Oh, a fluffy tail. It's so cute.
Joe, come on, we have no need for that.
And we had no need for Donald in office for 4 years, but that still happened.
Wait, what the fuck did I do?
Joe, do not buy 24 fluffy tails.
All right, calm down, calm down. I'm just messing with you. Let's get out of here.
Okay, so if I remember correctly, we can go into this tunnel real quick and get some stuff.
All right, this is the other side of the Wismer tunnel. I always forget this extends out here. I think they did this because technically you can accidentally end up all the way over in Rustboro before you even beat the 4th gym. So they made it so you can backtrack over here so you don't have to go all the way around Dewford and Slateport again.
Joe, thank you for repelling, so I don't have to see any of those disgusting creatures that is Wismer. Absolutely repulsive.
Part of me wants to catch one just to spite you, Donald.
If you do, Joe, I am releasing it immediately.
Is that so, Donald?
And yes, Joe, I don't know what evil Wismer schemes you have planned, but I'm releasing anyone that you catch.
All right, well, we will just get to that later. What does this dude want?
Okay, so this is probably the dumbest thing in Pokemon Emerald if you ask me. This dude, who is clearly wearing a pair of glasses, claims to have lost his glasses and needs help finding
Okay,
them.
well, fair enough, Obama. That's dumb as hell. Where are they then? Oh, well, never mind. That was easy.
Yeah, no, Joe, it gets better. You find a pair of glasses about 3 steps away from the guy who lost his glasses that are not the ones he's wearing right now, but then he claims that those glasses we found aren't actually his glasses. And then he walks away, and we never see him again.
Okay, yeah, Obama, I might have to agree. That is just the most forced plot line of all time. But hey, the black glasses is a good item. And here I was thinking I didn't have to see a Wismer.
Nope, you were never safe, Donald. Only the viewers were.
Wow, thanks, Sleepy Joe.
But with that out of the way, I think I can safely say it is time for us to call it an end of the episode. I'm going to park us right outside the gym and call it there. Viewers, if you made it all the way to the end of the episode here, you're a real one. This episode was a bit of a filler because of the events of the story, and a clear difficulty jump of the upcoming gym leader made us need to focus on training here. Thanks again for all the positive comments you have left on the recent videos. We are doing our best to get this out in a consistently quick manner while still upholding a high level of quality. Thanks to you all, we got up to 1,000 subscriptions this week, and that number is only rising. We would love to see that growth continue. If you want to as well, leave a like and a comment and check out the new Pokemon Showdown series that will be starting in the near future. Don't forget to tell us your favorite underappreciated Pokemon and leave us nicknames for possible encounters we can